I'm so sorry. I hope I did not hurt you.
Not at all. I may have lost the eggs though. Are you alright?
Of course. Did you think you really hurt me?
Hi, my name is Tisha. I live on the next street and I just came to get some groceries. What's your name?
I'm Jano, you know, the boy with AIDS.
Why are you leaving? Don't you want to talk to me? I mean, after all, we almost killed each other. At least we can say hi and get to know a little bit more about each other.
Let me.
Thank you.
You want to talk to me even though I have AIDS?
Sure. I can't catch AIDS by talking to you or even by hugging you.
You must be the only person who knows that.
What do you mean?
The way some people behave, you would think they could get it from even looking at me.
You mean they snub you?
Exactly.
Oh, that is awful. How can they call themselves loving, kind neighbors if they behave like that?
I suppose it is because of ignorance. Most people do not know or understand what AIDS is about, how you can get it or how it is spread. Didn't want a guy in our community had AIDS, and when the people found out, they chased him away from his property and took it away from him.
Oh, what? How can they do that? It must be against the law. You know, my uncle had AIDS, and the people in his office refused to sit in the same office with him or even eat at the cafeteria. They almost fired him until the boss had to invite a doctor to come and talk to the whole staff.
So what happened after that?
Then they started to talk and say how sorry they were for treating him so badly.
So it turned out okay then?
I guess you could say that.
I suppose people feel that way because they don't know anything about it.
You know, you're right. It is fear. They are afraid that they can get it by even looking at you, being near to you, never mind hugging you.
Maybe we should start a campaign, a Get to Know AIDS campaign.
It sounds funny, but it's true. People need to know that you cannot get AIDS by touching or hugging the person with AIDS, or being in the same room with them, or shaking their hands.
That's true. Your body fluid has to mix with the body fluid of an infected person, like when the blood mixes together.
Exactly. So you can get it by having any kind of sex with an infected person, sharing intravenous needles, or if you get a cut and the person who is infected gets a cut and the blood from both persons gets mixed up.
The way people feel about AIDS is really dread. Can you imagine that people in the community and in the district stop talking to each other because a member of a family has AIDS? Even families keep their own on the streets if they have AIDS because they're afraid to catch it. You would think it's a cold.
You know, Janu, a friend of mine had a kidney problem and had to have an operation.
I can almost guess what you're about to say next. He needed a transfusion and got AIDS.
You're really bright today. If you use the blood of an infected person, you will get AIDS. That is why people are so careful about the blood they collect.
That is exactly how I got AIDS. When I had my transfusion, they weren't screening blood so closely. But I guess they have learned their lesson since.
So where do you live, Janu?
I just live right up the corner there, you know, when it's alright.